Toxic Gamer 7 and welcome back to the channel. This is gonna be my June update video vlog thing. So, basically the first thing I'm gonna address is the fact that my schedule is literally non-existing. I think I've said this in a few videos. I'm sort of at the point that I'm probably not going to try to have like a full basis schedule. I am still trying to get them up whenever I can. I will never upload to a Sunday. That's still my plan. Sunday is going to be a day that I do not upload, partially because Sundays to me has always been sort of my lazy, relaxing days, but also since Sundays are sort of the days that I'm always guaranteed a short day if I work. It gives me more time to actually catch up on recording and editing and things like that for the rest of the week. And I am trying to get it to where I have a video every day except for Sunday. I think I'm pretty close to getting there. The problem is like I hate editing. Like, I love recording. And I like once that it's done and it's uploaded. Even if not many people will watch it, because to me that's not the point of why I make videos at this point, but I hate editing. I really do. So once it gets to the editing phase, which is that in-between phase, I literally sometimes put off editing when I know I should not. I'm like, I don't want to edit. I don't want to edit. I don't want to edit today. I just don't want to do it. And I know I need to, so that's part of the reason there's a lot of videos recorded. Not gonna lie, there is a lot of videos recorded. I think the last Forgotten episode that I published was 39, and I just literally published that yesterday. I haven't recorded any. I had recorded up to 43, episode 43 of The Forgotten. And I had that done before episode, I think, 38, at least, was ever even published. So, possibly even 37, but definitely at least 38. So I had 38 through 43 recorded before 38 was ever published. And 39 is the last one that I actually have edited, so I have to go and edit 40. But obviously the next episode, because I am rotating Eevee and The Forgotten, is actually the Eevee episode, which is edited, and it is actually about ready to be uploaded onto YouTube so that I can publish it for you all. But yeah, so at the time of this, I have a lot of videos done. I literally probably have like 4 build videos done and ready to go into editing. And I just haven't done it. I actually did finish one of them today, this morning, before doing this vlog and also my giveaway video. If you have not seen that, that should have been posted the day before this. So definitely go check that out. So, anyway. So I'm starting to edit. I am doing it. I actually edited 2 videos this morning, and then I was like, you know what, I need to record my giveaway video and a vlog. I think part of me just thought of that because I didn't want to edit. I hate editing. It's a problem. So, yeah, I have videos. I even have a lot of Tales of Berseria videos ready to go. I haven't had Tales of Berseria on my channel for a while. I may have finally uploaded, yeah, I think I published one of them recently, but, I have probably 6 or 7 Tales of Berseria recorded, because a lot of times the way that I record Tales of Berseria and Legend of Zelda is in, like, one big bunch. Because that's just the way I prefer to record them. So I'll sit down and I'll set up my recording to record the consoles instead of PC, and I'll be recording Tales of Berseria for 2 to 3 days, and then the next 2 to 3 days I'll record Legend of Zelda, or either I'll just binge record for a whole entire night, which has happened several times with both of those because I get so invested in the story that I tell myself I'm only going to record 3 episodes so that I don't get, like, too far ahead, and that I can also go and make sure that I have time to record the other one, just in case, and then I end up recording, like, 6. So, there is quite a few Legend of Zelda and Tales of Berseria recorded, ready to be edited, and ready to go. I just haven't made to the editing process yet. So, there is quite a few videos. I'm actually trying to, like, sit myself down and, like, say I'm just editing today. Obviously, I'm not. I'm recording at least 2 videos. But these ones actually, I will say, these ones I really needed to get out as soon as possible. So, anyway, yeah, hopefully my schedule, I do start having more videos up on the channel, and I definitely still really want to try to get Tales of Berseria and Legend of Zelda more frequently on there for the people who subscribe for those, because I feel like sometimes when I lose subscribers, it's a big part my fault, because those two probably have certain people watching them, and then when they don't see them for a while, they probably give up that I'm going to finish them. Those two I definitely will be finishing, especially at this point, Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, the sequel has been announced. Literally, if I was probably recording my reaction for the Nintendo Direct, you would have probably seen me. Like, no lie, when Banjo-Kazooie popped up, I'm pretty sure I was, like, covering my mouth, like, oh! And then the sequel for Breath of the Wild popped up. Yeah, I lost it. I just lost it. And the thing is I haven't finished Breath of the Wild, the first one. But I definitely will be 100% finishing that one. I'm planning on 100% finishing both of them, especially since after I got to work, one of my jobs, I have 2 jobs, so that's part of the reason why my schedule's all over the place. I got to work, and one of the places I work, I don't know if I've fully mentioned it, but I'm not going to go too far into details. Both of them, sometimes I have downtime, and also one of them, I get to stay in the loop a little bit better. And I realized there was a new Tales series game announced when I got there, and I was like, what? What? So I went on my phone, and I was like, huh? So I looked on my phone, and it is a new Tales series, Tales of Arise, and it honestly, what little bit I seen, I didn't get to watch any of the, like, full-on videos, but, like, some of the screen grabs and, like, screenshots and things like that from it, it looks amazing. Like, the graphics, like, it still keeps that Tales charm, but at the same time, the graphics are, like, updated quite a bit, and it looks like it's a blend of, like, sort of realism with anime, even more so. So I was like, it looks great already, and I haven't even seen a video. But I also probably am biased because I really love the Tales series games. I haven't technically played all of them or finished all of them. I haven't finished Zestiria, and I haven't finished Exalia 2. I know Zestiria wasn't one of the favorites either anyway, so that one I wasn't as pressed about, and I feel like there's one other one that I've never even started, but I can't remember. But Exalia, Symphonia, Vesperia, Berseria, those ones I've really enjoyed. It's hard for me to pick a favorite. Vesperia holds a special place just because it's the first one I ever played, and that's the reason why I even wanted to try to play any of the other ones. And Exalia was really good, and Besteria's honestly starting to get up there too. Symphonia was good, and a lot of people really like Symphonia, and I love it too, but I will say it's probably the bottom of the list of those 4. Zestiria, from what a little bit I did play, probably would have been the very bottom, and Exalia 2, I really, really didn't play enough of it to really give it justice. And part of my bias with that one was that the fact that I loved Exalia 1 so much that Exalia 2 had a whole lot to bring itself up to. So, I think that's part of the reason why I didn't fully get into it just when I started, but I want to go back and actually try to give that one a chance, to be honest with you, but we'll see if that ever happens. Anyway, so in all honesty, I definitely will be trying to finish those games up as quick as possible, not like rushing them. I will not rush them. That is not how I play. I do not rush through a game. I am not one of those people that tries to quickly go through any game at all, especially story-driven games. Story-driven games, I want to try to explore it all, see it all, hear it all. Obviously, the way that some games are structured, a lot of people still miss them, and again, I am also not a 100%ist. I don't try to 100% a game. If I do, that's cool. I don't necessarily go into the game fully trying for that, because I For me, partially, I feel like it ruins the experience if I'm getting upset about every little thing and thinking that I missed something. Though obviously I would love to get every little story. So like games like Breath of the Wild and like Skyrim and stuff like that, the open world games, there is so much stuff in those games that you can miss the first go around. But that's part of the reason why I'm okay with not 100%ing them, because guess what? I can go and play it a second time and totally have a different experience. So that's part of the reason, like, I love playing games, and I like games that I can play a second time or a third time. And some games I just do that just because I love them, like Twilight Princess. I've probably played like 4 times. But so yeah, I'm not gonna rush through them, but they definitely will finish on the channel. I am gonna try to get them up more frequently so that they're not so far apart from each other, but I am probably gonna be replacing them possibly with their predecessors, Tales of Arise and Breath of the Wild, the sequel. Just depends on how long Breath of the Wild sequel takes. And Breath of the Wild was in development for a really long time, but because they sort of have the base, because obviously they're going to be using the world of Breath of the Wild. Obviously, it's probably a few years later or so there is going to be changes. They probably start to try to rebuild a lot of the towns that were destroyed and all that stuff after it. So, like, they have the base. Obviously, they're going to make some changes to it. Maybe they'll add 1 or 2 new lands on the outside of the map or something somehow. But I feel because they have the base. They have the base map, the base land, the base of the characters. They'll change some things, obviously, but you don't have to start completely from scratch. Starting from scratch, obviously, is going to take a whole lot longer than starting with a base. So, I think it won't take as long to develop this game as it did Breath of the Wild. And who knows how long they've actually already been working on it. For all we know, they may have started working on it well, like, not long after Breath of the Wild was released. Maybe that was their plan from all the start. I don't know. But it may take it a while. It may not. Tales of Arise, I can't remember if it has a for sure date, but I definitely know it's probably coming out before Breath of the Wild sequel. So, that being said, I may end up replacing Legend of Zelda with something else until the sequel comes out. I also want to start including an Xbox game, a game that I have for Xbox. So I basically want to have series on all the platforms. PC, which was basically Sims, the Switch, the PlayStation 4, and the Xbox One. Now I know that there's another PlayStation and an Xbox coming out. But they're probably not until next year. I think the Project Scarlet is scheduled for holiday of 2020, so that's next year. But, for now, I am gonna be just those ones. And also, I probably won't get the new Xbox or PlayStation when they very first come out. I don't know. I may give in and do it. I don't know. Sometimes it's a whim. Literally, my Xbox One was a whim. Just one day I was like, yeah. It was the Black Friday sale, and I was working in the mall, and I was like, yeah, I'll just get it. So, who knows? I may end up getting those when they come out, but that's way into the future, so we're not gonna worry about that. I just haven't decided what Xbox game I am going to, do yet. So, that's something to look forward to. I am going to be adding a third series, but basically each platform is going to have something coming off of it. Obviously, PC is The Sims, and Sims has multiple series on it, and I'm also, like, flipping out because I'm going to have Secrets of Bloom and Get Famous, and which Secrets in Bloom is Strangerville, the Fame Trio for Get Famous, and also Island Living, because I'm going to do a series for that. But my Secrets in Bloom, I've actually completely finished that recording. I finished it a while ago. Again, this is back to the fact that I have a lot of stuff that is finished. I just need to edit them. So, Secrets in Bloom is done. I think it is 9 or 10 episodes, and I think I just published 5, so about halfway there to the end of that series anyway. I just don't think it's gonna finish before I wanted to say Island Paradise. Island Living is out, because Island Living comes out in, like, a week! Literally a week. Looking at the calendar, it is literally a week from now. So, chances are I'm not going to get 4 to 5 episodes of Secret and Bloom out in 7 days, considering I want to put up my giveaway video and also this vlog that I'm recording, and also still try to have a mixture of things. And I really want a Legend of Zelda or Tales of Berseria also. So, Secrets in Bloom is going to be meshing with, or overriding with, the Island Living playthrough, like, series. I don't know what I'm going to go with that one yet. With Strangerville, like, it clicked in my, Strangerville and Get Famous, it clicked in my head very quickly what I wanted to do or which characters I wanted to full with it. I haven't fully dove into Island Living to figure out exactly. I've thought about it, and I haven't fully decided what angle I'm going to go for yet, but if you have any suggestions or anything you'd like to see, you can leave those down in the comments below, because I'm not sure yet. Or if there's any characters that I've ever made in cast that you would like to see come back and maybe be a part of the series for Island Living, also can comment that below, because I haven't decided that either. I haven't decided anything other than the fact that I'm doing it. And I also haven't been watching too much on Island Living other than what EA itself has put out there, so sometimes it's hard to fully know what the details are going to be and plan my characters for that, but I actually don't want many of the details. I'm trying to avoid the details. I'm not watching any of the Game Changer stuff until after I get my hands on the game, at least to look at it, and then I'll start watching their stuff. But for now, I'm trying not to touch it. None of the good. Like, I've seen so many simmers that I follow have stuff about it, because they either went to, because like they went to LA Play. LA Play? What? EA Play. In LA. So, but yeah, I'm just trying to avoid that at all costs possible, because it's like everywhere. And it is really hard to avoid it, but I'm trying. Anyway, I've ended up making this vlog a lot longer than I thought I was going to, just basis on the fact of my schedule. That's where I started from. Now, I am, even though technically this would represent, my PlayStation sort of twice, I am thinking about bringing back Skyrim. Skyrim was just like a really funny thing I wanted to do, and I always wanted to have like a just funny, silly thing on the channel with Skyrim, and I sort of miss recording those episodes, but honestly, I have Skyrim on 3 systems. I still have my Xbox 360, that's when I first had Skyrim. I have Skyrim on my Switch, and I also have it on my PlayStation 4. So, you know, technically the version I'm playing on is on my 4, but you know, it's representing the 3 of them, sort of. And Skyrim is also on PC. You can mod the PC versions, which is sort of cool, but I'll admit, I am not a strong PC gamer. There has only been very few games that I've preferred over on PC. I played Slime Rancher, because when it first was demoed, I only knew it to be on PC. That one was okay to play on PC, personally, because again, I'm more of a console gamer. I like my controller. Sims always has been better on PC, though there has been some great games on console, and some of the type of games I sort of miss. Like Sims Busting Out and Herbs. I loved those two, and I sort of wish they would bring those back instead of just bringing the regular Sims 4 on consoles. It's nice for people who have console and don't have PC, or like they don't have a good PC, that they can still play Sims 4 on consoles. But I really miss having my Bustin' Out and Herbs and, like, you know, the ones like that. And, like, even, like, in the past, the Sims 2 game, like, it had a story that you followed along with it. So I liked the ones on consoles to have more of that story element to them, versus the ones on PC, you know, you did whatever you wanted with your Sims. So I sort of miss those a little bit, but, you know, overall, prefer Sims on PC. I like the SimCity on PC, and I like the Roller Coaster Tycoon games on PC. Obviously, Roller Coaster Tycoon isn't much a thing anymore. There was Planet Coaster, and I actually had like 2 episodes of Planet Coaster, and then I just never went back to it for whatever reason. But it was pretty fun from what I played. I still sort of really like my Roller Coaster Tycoon. I don't know if that's partially because of nostalgia effect. Every time I go back and play Roller Coaster Tycoon randomly, it's actually inside my other computer. Like, that's the only game disc that I have for PC anymore, and it just stays in that computer, so that if I ever have the urge to play it, it's there. So yeah, so that's something to look forward to, is maybe Skyrim coming back. I had to stop and think to why I even got to the point I was talking about games on PC. That is how my brain works. It just poop. Wait, what? Why were we talking about this? It has no idea. Uh, so that's something to look forward to. The Island Living Let's Play, that's something to look forward to. And I know I say it a lot, but I do really want to try to get more better on my schedule and actually keep things a little bit more consistent. And sometimes that's just not possible. If you've kept up with me on Twitter, sometimes things like that, I do have 2 jobs, and technically during the months of April through May, I sort of had 3 jobs. My dad owns greenhouses, I've mentioned that several times, and I go and help him when I'm not working my other jobs. So, I was barely any time to record or edit. I tried my best, but the greenhouses are basically over. My other 2 jobs, though, I'm getting more hours at the one because I'm technically now management at both. They are working pretty well together schedule-wise to still make sure that I at least have some sanity. And I also have a week in July coming up that I actually am not going to be working at all. So that I'm really looking forward to. And it's not necessarily a vacation, because literally I'm going nowhere. I'm just going to work on videos and stuff, play some games, do some art, that sort of thing. Just chill and do whatever I want to do. Do the things I like doing, because YouTube, though it can get stressful, I do really like doing it. The main reason why I started YouTube was just to have fun with it. There are bits and times where I sort of lost sight of that and things and stuff like that. That's why I mentioned in my giveaway video, and I think I also briefly mentioned it in this one. I'm not as concerned with the subs and the views. Like, I like them going up, but I don't concern myself with them anymore, either one of them, just because the point of me making a YouTube was never to necessarily actually have, like, this big giant following. It was just to have fun. I really enjoy making the videos. I enjoy sharing the videos. And if, only a few people are watching a certain series and are enjoying the series, then that's fine with me. If there's one person out there that smiles because of one of my videos, I've done what I wanted to do. I made someone happy at that small point of moment. And that's what a lot of YouTubers have done to me, and a lot of people in the Sims community. They're very, very nice people. I have Sims community and also the gaming, like just the regular gaming community. It's sort of weird to separate those two, because Sims still is gaming to me. Some people almost act like Sims is not any gaming, and if you play Sims, you're not like a true gamer. I don't really get that, because it is a game. It is still something that brings you entertainment and fun, and a lot of people put countless hours upon hours upon hours into the game. So yeah, they are a gamer. They are a true gamer. They're putting hours into this game, and just because it's not what you typically would play doesn't mean that it's not a game. Even technically the little mobile apps, those are still games. I personally, those are the one things that I'd be almost on the fence about, but the way that a lot of the mobile app games are now becoming, a lot of them measure up with some of the games that you can get on consoles and PC. Obviously, something like Sims and things like that would, like, there is a Sims mobile technically, but like the full-on scale of Sims 4 would not compare if it was on mobile, but, or like Breath of the Wild or anything like that. But, some of the mobile games are up there. There's different types of gamers. Just because you're not in that type of game doesn't mean you're not a true gamer. Anyway, so I don't remember exactly where I left off, but one of the other things to expect changing soon is something involving my Eevee and Forgotten series. I feel like I have mentioned this maybe once before. I don't remember in what video, but they will be changing soon, so I suggest that if you have not watched the one or the other, you've only been watching one, to at least catch like the last 5 to 10 episodes of the other. So if you watch the Eevee, maybe catch the last 5 or 10 episodes of the Forgotten, because there is going to be something that involves both of them that's going to happen. So just expect those. I'm not going to go into many details because I don't want to, I want it to be more of like a surprise. So just be prepared for that. I will say out of all of the episodes, no matter which series you watch, the most important one to probably make sure you check out is going to be 45. I haven't recorded the episode yet, but I already know some of the things I'm planning on doing on that one. Obviously Sims sometimes throw me for a loop, so I may not know everything that's planned for that one because Sims would be like, "Oh, here, have this." So yeah, that's just a little FYI. Just for you to keep out on the watch for. But yeah, I think I'm going to end this video here because I think I've gotten everything that I wanted to say, plus more. Because I got sidetracked off of them. If you know of any games that you really would like to see come on the channel, definitely feel free to leave those down in the comments below because I might actually have those games or look into trying those games. I'm particularly looking at games that I can play on the Xbox One, so I can bring a game from that system over onto the channel. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. All of my information will be down in the description below for my other social medias and things like that. I also will have several playlists down there for you to check out, so if you want to check out a new series or that you haven't watched yet, or maybe you want to go see the Forgotten Family and stuff like that, all those playlists will be down in the description below. Let me know what's some series that you really would like to see come back, or see more of down in the comments below. Maybe that, so you can sort of give me an idea of maybe sometimes which series I should put more of a priority on and such like that. And anyway,